Hey, what's good? It's your boy DC, the best thing since TV. You tuned in to the MVP show.
You get ready for the MVP show, you already know. Talk about professional shit is that.
Bro, you ain't supposed to be cussing.
You got the beat thing. It's your boy Cali Bo. Tune in to the MVP show every Monday. You already know what it is.
What's up, bro?
Work out. Why you got your shirt off?
I'm just saying. You ain't all over.
Why you showing your chest?
It's your boy Diesel. Tuned into the MVP show.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy RJ. Now, you know, I'm the bartender here making you the best bomb drinks. Come check me out, the MVP show.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh!
I already know what it is.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Advocate, bringing you another dope ass cocktail. Now today I'm gonna give you an orgasm, and no, don't take it there. I'm just making you a nice drink. So whiskey is always my favorite. We're gonna start with the base of whiskey. Use your own type of whiskey that you love. So you're gonna do about 2 ounces of whiskey. I'm not using a jigger. I'm just gonna free pour. I have a heavy hand, so it may be a little bit more than 2 ounces. You're gonna do a dash of simple syrup. It's gonna sweeten the drink, make it a little bit more vibrant. Just a dash, there we go. And then we're gonna do some grapefruit juice. About 1.5 ounces of grapefruit juice. It's not only gonna give it color, it's gonna give it that little bit of bitterness it needs to ease off that simple syrup. So just 1.5 ounces. And then, put a little more there. Then what we're gonna do is do a squeeze of lemon. Now, it's best to always use fresh juices. If I could have used actual grapefruits and squeezed the juice, I just don't have the patience for it. But if you would like to use fresh grapefruits and put it in the drink, I promise you it will change the whole dynamics of it. Fresh fruits are the best way to go. But I'm gonna use a fresh lemon. So I'm gonna cut this lemon down a little bit. Squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in there. Add another little flavor in there. And then, you know, when you get to my favorite part, we're gonna shake, shake, and shake. So shake. Make sure all the ingredients is mixed up well. Then we're gonna pour her in there as so. All right, y'all, she wanna fight with me a little bit. I'm sorry, y'all, forgive me. Here we go. All right, and so to garnish this, we're gonna use a little bit of a watermelon. The watermelon gives it another ounce of sweet flavor, and it also gives it an exotic look, I promise you. I always say this till I die. Garnishments are always gonna sell a drink. When you see it, everybody's gonna be like, what's that with the watermelon? You're gonna be like, okay, well, that's the orgasm. So you're gonna cut a little bit of watermelon. Just gonna put her in there as so. And here you have the orgasm. Hey!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the MVP show. I am your boy Diesel.
This your boy Advocate.
Hey man, it's DC right here.
Yo, so it's been a minute, right? It's been a minute. We've been on hiatus once again, right? Shout
For
out to
several reasons. Like, oh my goodness, man.
Well, before we do that, we gotta give a shout out to our boy Cali. He's out of town. He's dealing with some family issues, so prayers go out to Cali as well as his family. We're hoping everything works out, everything's okay, and
Shout out to Cali.
shout out to Cali.
Cali's in Cali.
Cali's in Cali.
Taking care of business.
But yeah, so back to the hiatus. We've been on hiatus. We've been doing some things. We're doing a little travel. What have you been up to?
Well, first of all, you know we normally say, what did you do over the weekend, right?
What did you do over the
What did you all do over the last 4 weeks? Like,
Well, we went to Miami.
Went to Miami.
oh, this like I went to Savannah. Like this is like.
No, we did. We went to Miami. And I will say, I went to Miami for my birthday. I went with 9 of my closest friends, 8 of my closest friends, right? I made 9. 8 of my closest friends, I went to Miami. Shout out to all y'all who are watching. And we turned up.
How old is your son?
Don't worry about it.
The viewers want to know how old you turned.
I turned old enough, right? And Miami owes me nothing at all. Like, it was a fabulous trip. We had a really, really good time. The Airbnb was really, really nice. The standout moment for me was the yacht. Like, And we had we rented the yacht and we traveled, and that was like a standout moment for me.
Shout out to Montrez.
Shout out to Montrez. You did your thing, bro. You did your thing. You did your thing. That was a standout moment for me. Other than that, everything was amazing. Like, I had no complaints at all. Everything was amazing. I thank you for coming. I thank you. I appreciate you.
I try to show up when I can.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did enjoy myself, of course. I turned up and turned out. That's
what
what I
I
normally
normally
do.
Play by play.
No. So we woke up. Okay, we got on the plane.
No.
Okay, got you. I sat at 24B. What you want?
But we definitely had a good time. We really had a good time. Miami owes us nothing. I think they need to officially, give us a little, they need to David Diesel there or something, because, we really showed our asses out. We really, really showed our asses out.
Baby, we was drinking from the time we got on the plane to the time we got back on the plane.
I'll say it like this, right? Saturday night, which was my actual birthday, we called it the Bloody Night, right? And the reason why we called it the Bloody Night is I went to bed Saturday night in the bed, and I woke up sleeping on the concrete floor.
Okay.
I don't know why, I don't know how. We came into the living room, there was blood all over the floor.
Wait, what?
Somehow I cut my foot or so. I have no one knows.
Bloody in a minute.
It's just like a mystery to everybody. We don't know what the hell happened. It was just blood everywhere. It was just a whole fucking crime scene. But we definitely
Law and Order team.
But we definitely had a good time. We definitely had a good time in Miami. Miami, shout out to Miami.
Ain't talking Porsche, but I'm in a Porsche.
Yo.
Speaking of Porsche.
Speaking of Porsche. Yo, what do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about the whole Porsche situation with, what's the other girl's name? Fallon and Porsche.
Beautiful as
The
hell.
whole, how do you feel about the whole
Well,
situation?
as a Kenya Moore fan,
Moore,
I think that Porsche is trash for that. I think that Kenya has been calling this for years, and she's laid it out on the line for years what Porsche gave, and finally she sat it right in front of our face for us to eat, no crumbs left, and just take it all in. So shout out to Kenya Moore for calling it years ago, and thank you.
Oh, so Kenya and Porsche aren't cool? But I don't follow.
I get that, but that's like, it's water wet. We understand certain things with certain things. No, they're not really that cool, but Kenya's been calling it for years, and they try to call Kenya a hoe and all shit. But in real life, you fucked your homegirl's man, and you engaged your homegirl's man.
But they say she was jailed with a stripper too, so was she? But I don't know. But I think
That's some weird
I
ass
think
shit.
that was real anyway. But this is me.
Like, if I put one of your one of the bitches you was fucking with, you be like, well, first of all, you be like, what the fuck in general? But then you be that's number one. But then the second thing would be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, that's weird shit.
Alright, so here's my disclaimer. Shout out to Porsche and her sister. I love y'all.
They look just like
Those are my babies.
They look just.
However, right? Taking the people out of the situation, you know what I'm saying? Just the subject matter.
Say the wrong thing, they ain't gonna be your own.
That's what. Taking the people out of the situation, just the subject matter.
Okay.
If the subject matter is accurate, then I can't ride with it. If the subject matter, now you know what? Now, but I will say this though, Tammy Romo was saying on her live or YouTube, whatever, whatever she was on. She was basically saying that, a lot of times on these reality shows, someone has to be the person who introduces a new cast member into a show, right?
Absolutely.
So with that being said, production will be like, okay, we want to bring Callie onto the show.
Okay.
One of us need to act like we're Callie's friend.
Okay.
Someone raises their hand, I'll take that job, whatever. So if that was the setup, then at the end of the day, I don't knock her because maybe I really wasn't friends. You get what I'm saying?
In that same energy, them women had pictures together outside of the show, in the club, in restaurant. They weren't friends, but they were friendly. That's enough.
Wait, so what was the time?
That's enough for me.
My thing is this: what was the time frame with all this? Because they saying the dude was getting a divorce
In January, he took it back.
No, I say this because when, by the time things hit television, it's like the time frame just doesn't match up to
It's
real
weird.
life.
It's just all weird shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know. So basically, she got married to her friend.
Well, no, she's not married. She's engaged.
She gave to her friends
2 months after they got a divorce. Now, when you say it like that, when you say it like that,
so you clean it up for me, okay? I got you.
Yeah. Okay, that part.
Yo,
So all along, you was checking for my, like, you know what I mean? Like all along.
That's the part that's kind of like
First of all, what does he do?
He's rich.
That's
what
rich. He's in petroleum. He's in gas. Like
he's a business owner. Like
he does that, but his money is in petroleum.
So he went up.
You don't get no more money than that.
So he brought out his gas back with the 2 days.
His money's in gas, petroleum. That shit. That's what his money.
Well, I'm gonna say 2 things. I'm gonna say 2 things on that subject. I say one, Porsha's on Dish Nation, so she has an entire platform to clean up, educate, correct, agree, disagree on any situations. She has a whole platform to do so. So Porsha, we're listening and we're waiting. Number 2,
to listen for. She already went on Dish Nation and said that she's in love and she's happy it found her.
Okay.
And that she wasn't going to reject it because it came into her life. She's already said that on Dish Nation.
Number 2, shout out to Andy Cohen's and Bravo. Now, if you really want to turn the fucking party, you add, what's her name?
They start filming next month.
You give Fallon
You
give Fallon her fucking peach and turn the fucking show the fuck up. That's how you get them ratings.
Okay, you're gonna be clicked.
So maybe I should have been asking these questions like prior to getting on them. But what did Fallon do? I mean, where did she come from?
She fine as fuck. That's all.
No, she's bad. She is. But
she fine as fuck. That's all she needed to do.
I don't know because everybody got a title who come on the shows. So
she was a friend of Porsha.
She came into the show as a friend of Porsha.
What did she do?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
From what I hear, she was baby daddies by 3 different football players.
Oh.
That's from what I hear. I don't know how true it is, but all her baby daddies are football players. So, I mean, at this point, she's coined up either way. But
I was just wondering what her occupation was. That's all I was asking.
She fine as fuck. That's what we going to say.
Occupation fine.
And she's 31. Like, she's a young girl.
Occupation fine.
Fine.
Yes.
Right.
So now you know, speaking of the whole sexual menage a trois, entwining and things of that nature, we got to touch on, once again, unfortunately, we got to touch on Tiny and T.I. and the allegations and the indictments and things of that nature.
You see this?
I feel the same way though. Like, I feel the same way.
From what I hear,
allegations are allegations.
I agree. I feel the same way.
Until that shit is proven.
I just feel my biggest issue with the entire thing. My biggest issue with the entire thing is I just feel like it's going to cock block their career moving forward. You go whether it plays out to be true or not. I just feel like people.
But Nick, you shouldn't do
no,
things
but
that are right and get away with it because you're a big star.
Hold on.
It's not like
that. No, but listen. But what I'm saying when I say cock block, what I'm saying is networks, businesses aren't going to want to attach their brand to that situation. So they're going to lose jobs because of that. You get what I'm saying? Despite how talented they are, networks and different businesses are going to be like, we're going to fall back on. You get what I'm saying? I.e., why
is all of the allegations around Deshaun Watson about causing me his job as a quarterback.
But for example, when all these allegations came out, they put their Tiny and T.I. and Tiny friends of them. They put that on.
I bet that was their decision.
No, I bet
that was VH1.
It was VH1, and that's the thing. Like when you have those allegations, because the thing is, when you have those type of allegations and you have large networks sponsoring you,
they're not going to be associated.
No, but exactly because it looks like you're co-signing to whatever it is that they're being accused of.
I get it. The only reason that I don't agree with, like, I guess just from a business standpoint of them canceling, canceling it because the orgasm is involved. But it's because
shout out to orgasms. T.I. Tiny, I know.
But you got to think about it. By the time.
Ooh.
You know how they film those shows. And by the time that the show would have aired, it would have been episodes that was already recorded and filmed. And now they had to pull the show, in mid-season like they did Wild 'N Out. or something like that, that's more understandable. But I'm like, just go ahead and just go ahead and finish it. Like, go and film it.
Nah, because I heard they went back filming and then they pulled out again. Like,
Oh, so I didn't know that.
It's because the thing is, large networks
I don't.
right now. The crazy part about social media, what people don't understand, that's why I'm not a big fan of social media. The crazy part about social media is I'm not a fan of social media in regards to the way it positions different avenues and businesses. You get what I'm saying? Because what it did and does is it allows everyone to have a voice in regards to situations that they shouldn't have a voice in. You get what I'm saying? Or shouldn't be a part of. So with that being said, you have these powers that be that say, I honestly don't care how these people feel, but I look empathetic if I continue to do. You get what I'm saying? So they take on responsibilities that they normally would not even address or care about if it wasn't for social media. Because the thing is, if they would still push the show, you'd have the people who are against it all at VH1, at VH1, you got these, you get what I'm saying? And normally that would not be the platform if you didn't have social media.
We know how everything works. We know how society is, right? I feel like nobody should be punished or sanctioned or anything due to allegations. When something is proven, that's when I feel like you pull the plug.
But I do feel this way though.
Because that makes no sense.
No, but
let's be real. What if your job laid you off without pay because you alleged did something in the club this weekend?
Facts. But this is my
alleged. 18 bitches saying the same thing.
You
somebody
gotta understand the level of fame that we deal with.
Thank you. Like it's a different type of situation. Like, you know, it's a different
allegations.
And that's why when the people come to the D's, will have to the side of non-disclosure, because you are not finishing up and play with me. I'm just playing.
So basically, what he's saying.
I'm just playing, y'all. But no, seriously, on a serious note, though, like I really feel like these are grown ass adults. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, worst case scenario, Tiny and T.I. invite you over to do whatever.
Drug you and put
It don't.
and put their toe up your pussy.
Nobody.
And put the toe up the pussy.
Look,
that's okay?
Worst case, well, you allowed the feet in there.
First of all, that
Like,
ain't no crime.
Thank you. What's the crime? Like,
Bitch, the fact that I'm drugged up and don't know what the fuck going on.
It gotta be proven.
You know the difference. Oh my
Hey,
God.
look,
You know the difference
this
between
whole
toes
case-
and whatever. You know the difference. Like, don't play. But I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's disrespectful for you to sit up here and entertain those moments at that time, and then want to have an attitude like at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're not inviting you over to listen to their newest mixtape. You know that. Like, stop playing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tiny's not inviting you over to play her new wig. Like, what do you think you're coming over to do? You see what I'm saying? Like, so I just feel like it's disrespectful for you to sit up here and entertain those moments and then have an attitude or one.
But I'm like that. I'm like that with anybody though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like allegations are allegations. I might, in the back of my mind, I may have my own opinion of if a person did it or not. You know what I'm saying? But still, it's an allegation until it's proven.
Wow. So how do y'all rank y'all people?
We're gonna switch gears. We're gonna switch gears.
Hey, I'm not gonna run from the topic because I won't do it. It's alright. We ain't gotta switch gears.
Hold on. Let me bring that back. I don't rape anybody. I don't drug anybody. I don't do. If you come over after 1 o'clock, you know what the fuck going down. That's that and that. Like, you already know that. We not playing Uno. We're not playing Nintendo. I'm not letting you play in my closet. We're not working out. You know what's going down if you coming over after 1 o'clock. And that's just that on that. Like, so don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. You come over, the light's not even on, so you already know what's going down. Like, I'm not having a set where we're eating fruit and chips. No, you already know. When I tell
the Knicks Cabernet.
When I tell you to come
Knicks Cabernet.
Well, actually,
who you coughing at?
Hold on. Actually, I was about to say when I tell you to come over, but actually, I didn't tell nobody to come over because honestly, they offer. Can I drop you home? Can I come over? So you already know what's gonna get. Like, don't feel me. Like,
All right, so moving on.
Period. Thank you.
Nicki Minaj just dropped an oldie but goodie.
Okay.
Her Beam Me Up Scotty is now back on. It's now on iTunes. And she added some songs. Was it Going Green and Fraction?
That song, Going Green. Oh.
You know, I didn't like it at first, but then I had to listen to it a little. I was like, okay, well, Going Green is a little. I might bump it in the car.
But I actually like Fractions better than Going Green. I'm gonna have to listen to Going Green.
How many fractions? I didn't know that you could re-release. Well, you can, but I didn't know.
Well, no, but so basically what she did, the original Beam Me Up Scotty, that was a mixtape.
Okay.
From like 07.
Yeah, like it was an old. It was like
Damn, that shit old.
it was like one of her original mixtapes or whatever. And I don't think she released it. I think it was just
It was just like you had to go in the back in 07. You had to go in the corner.
Yeah, so
get a mixtape, put it in your CD player, and listen to it.
So what she did is now she released it as, you know what I'm saying, like an actual mixtape where you can like download and things like that.
Oh,
and then she did like a bunch of remixes and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
and then she added Going Green and Fractions to it.
So my question is, who was she talking about in Fractions? Because she was going hard.
I don't know. Was it Kim? Was it Cordy? Was it? I don't know. Cause
Hey, man.
it's a million bitches out right now.
I will say this though. A lot of females came, and first of all, shout out to all the females who doing their thing in like
Absolutely.
in the rap game. That's first and foremost.
Big lot
I
of
feel
them.
like a lot of them came out. And they just
Oh,
like
hey,
I feel like they
girl.
tried to push Nicki to the wayside. Like
That's
she just
true.
never existed.
That's
Like she ain't put in
That's
all
true.
that
Well,
work.
did she do that with Kim?
That shit. Well, look.
Did she do that with Kim?
I'm gonna say this.
But people know people.
Because Kim really paved the way for that
But
bitch.
people knew she didn't go. She didn't go out of her way and not try to acknowledge Kim or just
Facts.
Nobody act like Kim didn't hold her spot of what she had. Kim, you gotta think about that
Listen.
that generational gap.
Generation. So now we're in a new generation.
How Nicki?
Nicki came out in 2007.
When was her?
We're 2021, sir.
When was her?
No, but
It's a new generation.
No, but listen, and I'm not.
Cardi got this generation
Wait,
on
and
lock.
I'm not trying to cut you off, and I apologize.
Well, when I look at when you talking about, I guess coming out and releasing like that, maybe.
Yeah.
I look at. If you look at it that way, I look at more so of like Cardi and Nicki. What? How old is Nicki?
Nicki's gotta be 30. She almost 40. She's probably, if she's not 40, she's almost 40. Cardi's 30. Cardi's in her 20s.
She's in her 20s?
Yeah.
But I feel this though. This is my issue with that whole situation.
I'll look that up.
Like number one, I do feel that Nicki gave Little Kim a lot of shout outs.
She's 38.
She's 38. Nicki gave Kim a lot of shout outs.
That's what I'm saying.
She you can literally Google her shouting out, shout out to Kim, Fox, these are the girls who would. She's done that numerous times, right? But I feel like Little Kim wanted more. You know what I'm saying? And it became an issue between the two of them. And you got to think about it as a human being. Forget the music aspect. I'm giving you shout outs. And you want me to continue to praise you? Like, that's an issue. You know what I mean?
So you only like how Cardi felt?
Wait.
When Cardi hemmed her up in that fucking
What the comments say? You see, you gotta come in. What is
I'm right here.
Listen,
I'm right here.
Hold on.
I want to know what the comments say. What
Cardi said, fuck this music shit.
You must be interested in comment. What does
Because
the
you
comment
laughing
say?
at the comment. We got a comment. What the comment say?
I'm not gonna read that one.
Oh,
But the other one says, if Kim didn't go to prison, she'll still be in rotation.
I don't think that.
no.
That's like saying if Aaliyah died, she'd still be in rotation.
No. But,
The music changes so it's so like they don't it's also unforgivable. Like they don't care who you are. If you not hot right now, you not hot right now.
listen, so my
Well,
issue.
some people can stand the test of
Cause
time.
Young Thug is where? Young Thug was hot for a
Listen,
minute.
I'm gonna say
You
this,
see
right?
this?
I'm
You
gonna
heard
say
slime language? Or what is it? Slime language?
Good night.
I'm gonna say this. My issue.
That's
my
hard, man.
My only
That's hard.
only issue with this generation of, well, not even, but a lot of female rappers.
Baby, they move on quickly.
No, but not even that. Like Nicki, you're from the old school. You're from up north. Like, say names. You're gonna like. Shout out to Foxy Brown because no, think about it. When Foxy had beef with you, she said your name and there was no misconstrued. I look at Little Eve like a Yorkie rapping. Like, she say her name. Look like, I didn't want you to think it was, I'm telling you. And Nicki, you should have done the same thing.
And most people should do.
Thank you. Nicki, whoever you're talking about, say who they are. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I ain't heard that particular song. So I really don't
Like
know.
Foxy, everybody she had beef with, she said your name. Like Remy, You still walking around with that dirty ass piece. Like she says your name in every diss. Like don't
Pat
play with
Pooh's
me.
fucking dirty
Yeah,
ass
how the
piece.
fuck Pat Pooh's fucking dirty ass? Like she said, she don't play. Like, and I just feel like Nick, you should just say you come from that same old school cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like you should, we shouldn't be trying to figure. Are you talking about Megan, Cardi? That like you ain't.
Nah, you know what?
these
That's
young
one
rappers.
of the best names you can do too sometimes in music. We keep people guessing.
Not because you look. Nicki's on the fence.
But
listen.
PR,
No, but listen.
PR
Nicki's
101
on.
though sometimes.
No, but listen. Nicki's on the fence in regards to her gangster only because Cardi tried the shit out of her at that fucking Met Gala when that bitch threw up. Sorry.
Wait, what?
I don't want to like.
When they fought, when Cardi had the nod on her head.
Cardi threw a whole shoe at this woman. Whatever. Nicki did nothing. Like Nicki just sat there in the corner. Was like, I'm standing.
Nigga.
Are you
sir.
serious?
When did that happen? I don't remember. I mean,
Like 3 years?
I do.
So I kind of feel like
I forgot about that.
no, but I'm just saying I kind of feel like at this point, like Nicki, your gangster is being questioned. So at this point, you need to clean it up. Like I'm talking about her. I'm talking about like you know what I'm saying. Like, and I just feel like she's sidebarring a lot. And I'm not here for that.
Well, the mixtape is swell. Moving on. The mask
Hey, you
off.
talking about Young Thug is still like the dropping.
Sir. Cause they was hot for a minute, right?
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing out of them.
I ain't got no type.
I ain't heard nothing
That
out of them.
just is the only thing. Or
And I don't know why.
ass fat.
I don't know.
Throw some more.
They
Throw
had
some more.
They had some.
Where they at now? That's what I'm saying. Music is so unforgivable.
Because
No,
it-
but right now,
It changed.
it's gone tomorrow.
I do agree.
Because we don't have like back in the days you had artist development, we don't have that no more. Literally you can go on Instagram and make a little bullshit video, make a little bullshit dance, and next thing you know you're performing at the MTV Awards.
Speaking of,
Like,
BET is doing a TV show based on girl groups from the 90s and the early 2000s, which
you ain't here for it. You ain't here for it.
I mean, I'm here for some of it, but not all of it.
So I'll say this, right? So when y'all put that in the group chat in regards to
Well, explain it to the people who don't
Alright,
know.
so basically, BET is doing a new series, right? About a bunch of different R&B groups in the 90s.
Name
and
some of
2000. So it's like 3LW, it's 3LW,
Total.
it's 3LW, it's Total, it's Black,
Cherish.
it's 702. It's like a bunch of different people, and it's like one member from each group. They all come together.
A Supergirl group.
Danity Kane, and it's like a Supergirl.
And
group.
Nibia threw her ass in there too.
Yeah, I don't know where she came from because she was never in a group, so I don't know what that was about. Maybe she's the executive producer.
No, baby, she's in there singing.
No, but you know, if you're an executive producer, you can do both. Like you need executive producer, or maybe she's the creative director. Anyway, with all that being said, like,
Wait, so what's the name of this?
What's it called? BET presents
I
something.
forgot.
It's a BET show.
I forgot.
It's a TV show? Or
It's gonna
They
be
in the
like a
house.
series
They
on
live in the
BET.
house.
They all
They
live in the house
perform.
together.
They're recording songs to do an album
Oh, okay.
as a super girl group of non-bitches.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when y'all
I mean,
put-
non-women.
Yes, that. When y'all put in the group chat, I was like, oh, this is some real gutter butt, like real cheap. However, then after that, later on, what's the girl name? 702.
So this is like a reality show.
Mila posted the
But she's not even in it. It's Irish and the sisters.
No,
Irish
Mila-
and Misha. Irish and Misha, the sisters, are the ones on the show.
Mila-
Mila, the brown skin one, the one that's the lead, I think is the lead of the group. The brown skin one, she's not on the show. It's Irish and Mila, the sisters.
Well, Mila, I think Mila, if
She
I
probably- yeah,
if
she-
I remember correctly,
big
Mila was the
about
one who posted the actual video clip. And when I watched it, I will say it does look interesting.
It does.
I will say that. It does look interesting. It didn't look as trashy and as gutter butt as y'all were making it sound in the group chat. But Mila, it did look good. It looked like something I'll watch 1 or 2 episodes to see if I can, see if it keeps my attention. I'm here for it.
It was Pam from 702 Total.
Wow, what she do?
I mean, she gotta be at least 50. What's she doing staying with these girls in their 30s?
So she can't stay out of town? and
No, my mom. Go home. Be
Why?
From what I know, she got a fine ass man. Go home. Be a wife to your man
Disrespect.
and do that. But other than that, we're glad we don't have to wear these masks anymore. I'm sure some of y'all are quarantined the fuck up because so am I.
Still wearing masks.
He's not quarantined.
What?
Oh, I don't want
Am
to
I
tell
not
you.
quarantined?
I don't want to tell your status.
Am I not quarantined?
This man is
Hold
crazy.
on, hold on.
Anyway, so back to the mask.
I can't tell you if you're quarantined or not. Only you can tell us that.
So back to the mask situation. So is it
I am,
like we're like what city states is it worldwide or is it just like
It's in certain places there's, you know, if you're fully vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
It's really the
But
South.
you really don't.
Texas, Georgia.
You gonna ask for my card everywhere I go?
Like how you gonna know? But I feel like you're not gonna be able to fly unless you do
You got the mask police walking around or something.
Now I did hear though that you can't travel like out of the states if you haven't been vaccinated.
And they gonna have to
When did they start that?
I think they're going to start
Yeah,
that.
they're definitely going to start it. They're going to force everyone to get the vaccination eventually, to travel, people that
Population control.
all of that.
Facts.
They want to know where you at, what you doing, where you at, all of that.
So are we going to, as the collectives, are we going to agree or disagree that the whole coronavirus was government
Well, I
created?
got my shot, so
Like,
I don't know.
are we going to agree to that or not yet?
I don't know what it was.
You don't think so?
I know I got to chill for a while.
You don't think so?
Oh, yeah,
And I think we all needed, and you know what, I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I think we all needed that. I think the world needed to stop for a while just to appreciate your family, your friends, your loved ones, what you got. We all needed that to slow down for a second.
I appreciate
Just
it.
slow down for a minute.
I appreciated COVID for allowing me to work from home because that created a whole other avenue that was never an option before. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
And now companies can see
Exactly.
it's possible.
You can still
You can
work
work from home.
professionally.
Nobody got to go to the office and pay.
Get what though? They don't care. Y'all asses going right back to the office.
Okay, except for property management.
Not
Except for property management, because I still gotta be in the office.
I mean,
Because these hoes still come to the rental office.
Move,
shut up.
You're essential. Everybody else.
I mean, I had a couple weeks off, but I still had to work through the whole pandemic.
But you only gotta walk downstairs.
You would be surprised. It's crazy.
Well, for the viewers watching,
Nobody else got anything to say?
I'm Gucci.
I'm still wearing my mask.
You still wear your? I got mine. It's
He ain't got
upstairs.
no
For the
mask.
most part.
It's upstairs.
He ain't wore his mask since.
Nigga. Anybody watching my videos knows
Since
it's
February.
always on my left wrist. I always got my mask on. I take it off when I'm making videos and posting pictures. It's always on my
Is
left
there
wrist.
like a hole where you can drink?
I take it off when I do both.
Oh, okay, got you.
What about you though?
What do I
'Cause
mean?
every time I see you, I don't see you.
You haven't seen me in 2 weeks.
Prior to 2 weeks.
Well, we was
'Cause
in Miami.
I don't recall
We
seeing
was
you.
in Florida.
And I-
Florida ain't got no laws, clearly. You can shoot a nigga dead in his front house and still get away with it. So, I mean, Florida ain't got no laws. So, what we talking about? Next.
Well, you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. We'll be back next week. Thursday, same time, same place. Hopefully, our boy Calvin will be back. Shout out to his family as well as him. You are in our prayers. We hope everything works out. Does anyone else have anything to say before we close out?
I'm Gucci, y'all.
Gucci. You good? So you already know what it is.
Clear.
It's a wrap. We're
Orgasm.
done. We're out. Peace.